What's up, guys? It's September 15th, 2025. We have just under 3 months left in the year. Pretty interesting year so far. We had a sideways day today. We had a gap up, tradable leg within the first hour, and we went sideways for the rest of the day. I did all right. Took 3 trades today. One was a scratch, but I'll show you the trades. Took this trade here. That was cool. Trying to go for a little bit more than 1 hour. Not going to happen all the time. So I took this trade, filled here, exited there. All right. Then on the next trade I took, I was hesitant to take this short here because of the bullish pressure, but it ended up working out. Didn't take it, but there's a leg one, pullback leg two right at the support. And then the next trade I took was this one. This is why I'm saying it's a scratch, but it really shouldn't have been. So I see a spike from here to here. I'm thinking that we're going to have a trading range above the EMA. So 2 reasons to take this trade. One, there's this bull leg here. That spike is what I'm talking about. And 2, this was also 50% pullback of the entire morning leg. So I saw that, took it, got filled here, or I got filled on this bar. It came to my 1 hour target, but I was targeting 1.5 or the recent high. So I ended up taking a scratch right around this bar here. I want to talk about inside bars today. The next trade I took was this leg 2 down from the bears, and then I called it right around here. Actually, I put it from the inside bar. And I exited a little bit lower than 1.5R, so that was nice. And then that was it for the day. I did take one options trade, and I got out right around here. It was a scratch, so a short. Weekly charts getting follow through, which is only 1 bar so far, but that's good for the bulls. They're getting follow through. They had a leg 1, pullback. Bears tried to make a new low twice here. It failed, and now they're rallying. Daily chart gives us a zoomed in look. Now, there's a couple ways to count this. First way is we are definitely way past leg 1. If this was the breakout, we had a spike, pullback, and now we've been channeling higher. But from a more zoomed in look, just to where I drew that shady looking box, we have 4 bull bars in a row. Bulls definitely want to get that leg 2, and they did reach that minimum today. 1 tick past the swing, leg 1, pullback leg 2. So just from the last week bars, they got that leg 2, but in the overall, what is this, daily chart, we've been in a trading range, and now we're breaking out. So you could reset the count, or you could even say, leg 1, pullback leg 2, pullback leg 3, leg 1, pullback leg 2, pullback leg 3. So a couple of different ways to count it, and we just kind of have to be cognizant of everything. One thing that we should also note is trend line breaks. So here's a trend line break. This bar took out that bar's low and then rallied. We haven't had a trend line break yet. So if you're targeting previous day's low, just realize we haven't had a trend line break. And if this is a strong rally and we hit previous day's low, it could, whenever we break that first trend line, think about that, right? Because that's a setup on the 5-minute chart. Look, 3 bars, we break the previous low, it rallies. Here's the 2 bars, break the high, sells off. So just trying to apply this price action fractal, we can use the same context across all time frames. So it'll be interesting to see what happens whenever we finally do take out that low. As of right now, I think it's easier to as of right now, I think everyone should trade a system and have systematic targets. But if you were looking for bigger swings, I'm very skeptical to say this because it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars since we haven't taken out the low. Every bar that goes more in the bull's favor, the odds increase for a pullback. So I'm skeptical to say, if you're trying to get short for the previous day's low, it hasn't happened yet, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. But we're trading with the trend. So right now we're pretty far away from the EMA. Good bull bar closing on its high. Bulls want to see a continuation. Bears want this to be climactic and reverse down. There's a small gap right there too. Quick discussion on inside bars, and I'm going to go through the chart. I just want to point it out to you. I'm going to try and keep this one under 10 minutes. Look, leg 1, pullback leg 2, pullback leg 3, inside bars sold off. 23 is an inside bar, but it's not in a leg 3. And look at bar 38. It's an inside bar, late leg. leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3, pull back possible leg 4, like, or however you want to count it, leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3, inside bar, sells off. Look at bar 48 down here now. Leg 1, pull back leg 2, and but there's a leg on bar 47. Leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3, inside bar reverses. Or you could say leg 1, deep pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3, inside bar reversed. Don't have an inside bar here, but it was kind of a vacuum testing this, and then we sold off. We get another inside bar 64, and then it reversed. So I don't have a systematic approach to this yet, but I am going to start thinking about inside bars as early exits in late legs. I got lucky here when I scalped out, but you know, for here, so this is my one losing trade. I lost a tick. I entered here and I exited on 39 or 1 tick past my entry. But I saw that inside bar and I had an opportunity to get out for a couple ticks, like maybe less than a point. Nonetheless, something to think about, guys. If you see inside bars on late legs, look, inside bar, late leg, sold off. Inside bar, late leg, sold. You could say reversed. Inside bar, late leg, reversed. 48, inside bar, late leg, reversed. 64, inside bar, late leg, leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3, reversed. Inside bar here. No, what's the overnight session doing? Okay, we got a bit of a rally, but this did lead to 2 legs down. Keep that in mind if you see an inside bar. If you want to know how I program that, I want to make a separate series, but I don't know what to label it, like things about back testing, programming, codes, breakout bars, things like that. But what's stopping me is I don't know what to name it. Like, where do I put it under? I don't put it under daily breakdowns. I don't put it under the Al Brooks summaries. So if I could just figure out that name, I'll get going on that, because I think it's important to, this is how we can study. You guys can have a system. You know, we'll use mine, for example. I trade 50% pullbacks. Let's say I take this one here. So I didn't take this trade, but let's just pretend I take this trade. Bulls buy up here, they buy more lower. They get out, break even on this bar. As soon as I get filled, I see an inside bar. Boom, that's my signal to get out early. So we can start to layer our systems through things like this. Or maybe this starts selling off, and then down here's an inside bar, and I'm going for a swing exit early. So things like that. That's how we can improve our systems over time. I actually do want to build a system 0 to 100. Think of a system, backtest the system, build an indicator through Claude, and then forward test the system all on YouTube. I don't know when I'm going to get, I got so much crap going on. Anyways, we got like 2 minutes left for this breakdown, so might spill over a little bit. I apologize. Again, I do like keeping these around 10 minutes. Big gap up, bar 1. It's a bull bar, but has a tail, so not the best, but the overnight session had a really good rally, so keep that in mind if you're looking to get short. Been rallying for almost like 6 hours. 12. Well, no, the rally started here. Rally, deep pullback, testing the breakout point, and then we rallied again. So we were rallying the entire overnight session. Keep that in mind if you're looking for a reversal. Bar 2, good follow through, bull bar closing on its high, and then we get a deep pullback. Bar 3. Bar 3 breaks the bar 1 low, so that kind of sucks if you were looking to take that for a scalp with a tick, with your stop 1 tick below. You would get stopped out, and then it would go straight to your target. Bar 4, big bull bar closing on its high with follow through 6 and 7. Shot to get second leg, and that's where I entered the markets on bar 8. Bars 7 and 8, pulling back from these 3 bars. Shot to get second leg. We go sideways around the 50%. Bears get short down here. They get short up here. They buy back shorts right here. Boom, rallies hit your 1-to-1, and then there's enough momentum to get a little bit more than 1-to-1. 11, 12, and the high of 13. Another spike. Would I take this? I don't know. I was already in the trade from down here, so I was fine with holding. But would I enter this as a new trade? I could not tell you, because we all know hindsight's always 20/20. So I could say, yeah, I'd take that, but I don't know because it's a late leg. So bear short down here, bear short up here, buy back shorts, boom, you make your 1-to-1. And now we have 3 legs up. Even if you counted this, spike, pull back, leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3, wedge top, and it sells off for 2 legs down into the EMA. 19, 20, shot to get second leg down. Bulls buy up here, they buy more down here, they get out, break even, 21, sells off, 22, 23. Then we go sideways. Could be some sort of a bear flag. Bulls get 3 legs up, so it's kind of a wedge top bear flag. I can freaking Okay, there we go. Kind of a wedge top, bear flag. Leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3. Then we go sideways. Again, inside bar, early exit, bar 38. Bears get the breakout, 38 through 42. There is a gap here. The gap gets tested on bar 44. I got filled short on that bar. And then boom, caught that second leg, 45, 46. The reason I sold out here was because 3 bars in a row after a second leg, big chance for not necessarily a reversal, but there I thought the pullback was coming anyways. And then it just so happened 48 and then boom, rallied. So I caught it early. 48 inside bar and a late leg breaks, and then we have a breakout 49 through 54. I really thought we'd be in the upper half of we'd be above the EMA for the rest of the day today. So I can see how this trapped people, but this ended up just being a second. You could play 3 legs, leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3, leg 1, pull back leg 2, second leg trap, testing the breakout point, 39, sells off 3 legs, leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3. Bar 64 is climactic, and bar 63 is climactic, followed up by an inside bar 64. Then the bulls get the breakout, and we start to go sideways. Bears really tried to close the gap quite a few times here, but they couldn't. 64, 65, trying to get second leg. Bears are trapped down here, looking for a full-on reversal to the higher time frame EMA. Well, that's not full-on reversal, but this is a magnet. So bear short down here, they short up here, buy back shorts. Bulls get their leg 1, pull back leg 2, and then we go into a trading range that ends up breaking out. 75, 76, 77 kind of sucks because if you're looking for leg 1, pull back leg 2, your stop would have to be down here. My stop would have got taken out. But bears that short down here, they actually made a little bit of money, bought back shorts in the big leg 78. Alright guys, hope you had a good day, trading range day. We are going sideways now. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about, I was looking at the price action today. I wanted to talk about this real quick. Just from a bearish, like just trying to eyeball the bear strength. Look at the rally here. Look at this rally. The bears get one close here and then it rallies back to the EMA. Look at the following day. Rally for most of the day and then bears get several closes, but then today was a gap up. Look at the time. End of the day. This happened at 12:55. This happened at 11:55. This happened at 10 o'clock. I'm not saying that it's going to be an hour early tomorrow, but what I am saying is it's becoming easier for bears to make money. From not being able to make, well, you know, they made money on that leg down, but from not being able to make too much money to being able to make a little bit of money to now they're actually catching full-on legs. So that's just like one way I eyeball strength in a trend and then that transition into trading range. Anyways, guys, hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good day. Hope you had a good weekend. Less than 3 months left. It's crunch time. And that doesn't mean make money. That means we have to start thinking about how do we want to attack next year. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you for your time. Bye.